Well, good afternoon, everybody. Happy Monday. How is everyone today? Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Welcome back to another regularly scheduled No Man's Sky live stream. Okay, hold on. Let me check OBS. There we go. Let's check OBS. Okay, microphone is working. Okay, let's try the shout-outs again. My apologies. So again, Deborah, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And Benaj, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So you're not into anything other than Grand Theft Auto. Wanted to see what this game is about. No Man's Sky is one of the best games I've ever played. Arguably one of the best games I've ever played. The dev team, Hello Games, they take care of their community. They care about their community and they care about the game. So that's what makes this game so great. Okay, and Penn, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So Penn says, I found 2 squids in 24 hours. That is some insanely good luck. So let me ask you, what are you doing to find those rare ships? Are you using, in other words, are you using alien cartographic charts, or are you using your exocraft radar? Which one are you using? Which one is easiest for you? That's actually pretty good luck, man. And as I was saying, one of these days we're going to have a ship meet, but we need a bigger audience. Definitely need a bigger audience. So Deborah says, I got all 16 glyphs in abandoned mode, then walked into Galaxy 256. Not too bad. It was abandoned mode. Oh, okay. Well, Galaxy 256, as I understand it, is not that bad. It's not like Calypso, where everybody's pissed off at you. Morris, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So Benaj says, haven't played another game except Gran Turismo for an hour max. Since 5 came out. Curious to see what this is though. Okay, well what we're going to be doing today is we're going to do the weekend Nexus mission to earn some money. And we're going to hunt for ugly Sentinel ships again. Hey William, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, brother. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. I understand if you can't stick around, that's perfectly fine, but it's good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, we are ready. So let's see here. Let's bring up the game. All right. The game is up. Let's transition. There we go. Okay, now before we begin, if you guys haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Also, for anybody who's new, please take a second. Read the channel rules in the description section down below. Very important. With that disclaimer out of the way, let's get started. Now, for anybody who doesn't know who I am, excuse me, I am Oddman105, a.k.a. The Odd One. This is a regularly scheduled Monday of some No Man's Sky shenanigans. Going to be on for about 3 hours or so. Okay, so let's continue with the live stream Let's Play. I think. Yes, that's the one. That's the one. So let's see. So Penn says hoping to Opting at 3 stars, hanging out at trade terminals and space stations. Okay, I got you. I see. So basically you're hanging out at the, trade terminal, space station. Okay. So you're not actually hunting. You're waiting for them to fly in. I hear you. I got you. Okay, when we last left off, first of all, what star system is this? Okay, that's a 2-star dissonant. We do have a base here. What am I doing in this system? This system is it's on the outer rim, literally on the outer rim of the Euclid galaxy. What are we even doing here? You know what? We're in the wrong system. I remember. I know what I was doing here now. I think I remember. I was recording video for my next episode of Flippin' Ships No Man's Sky Top 5 Starships, which I should be able to release tomorrow. So let's restore point. Yeah, we're totally in the wrong system. Yeah, William, I can't believe he found 2 squids in 24 hours, man. That is insane. Yeah, Morris is absolutely correct. This is one of the best games I've ever played. Hands down, one of the best games I've ever played. Okay, so this is what we were doing here. Okay. This is what we were doing. Just in case you guys want this Sentinel ship, this is an A-class out of the box. 3+1. This Sentinel ship is a 3+1. This is one of the cleanest heavy Sentinel fighters I've ever found. So check this out. I think I've showed this before. I was here recording footage for my next episode of Top 5 Starships. Yeah, this is one of the cleanest heavy Sentinel fighters I've ever seen. 3+1 supercharged slots. This thing hits like a tank. Yeah, this is what I was doing. I was recording footage for the next episode of Top 5 Starships, which I should be able to publish tomorrow. So just in case anybody was wondering, that's what we were doing here. Okay. All right.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Of course there's an incoming storm. I'm actually thinking about changing daily driver ships again. This one is good, but doesn't have enough punch, in my opinion. It's too bad that we only have one blueprint for the Infraknife. Too bad. This is a 2+1 and 1 supercharged slot, so that's one of the reasons why it's not hitting as hard as it should. Okay, let's go back to the freighter. So Penn says, I need a flea. I got a flea. I have a flea somewhere, man. I have a flea somewhere. Yeah, we're talking about a regular key fob. We're talking about a key fob. I have a key fob somewhere. For the life of me, I don't remember which save it's on, but I do have a key fob. Just a basic Sentinel ship cockpit, and that's it. I've got one of those. Okay, Fleet Command, what do we got? Okay, mine dump. Log corruption, okay, whatever. So we got unrefined pyrite grease. That sounds disgusting. Enriched carbon. Got some money. All right. And we got some Grantine. Yeah, I got 3 busted frigates. We got to go fix those. Okay, what do we got? Activated copper. Got some indium. All right, nice. Here we got to fix. This ship we got to fix. So let's debrief. So Hot Ice and Geknip. This dude went out there for the wrong reason. Yeah, we need more living frigates, but I don't want to take a live stream to hunt for them. And that's because living frigates take a long time to find. Oh, we got a deflector shield. Nice. Sac Venom, Nitrogen Shot. Oh, we got a deflector shield for a... okay. For a Corvette. Yeah, we got to go fix those ships. They take a long time to find, and I don't want to take a live stream to, pulse drive for 20 minutes a pop. Money obviously is not the problem because living frigates can cost anywhere from 40 to 100 mil, but that's pocket change. That is literally pocket change. Okay, let's go fix those frigates. And before we do anything else, what kind of crap do I have in my freighter? Sac Venom. What else? That's some mineral processor. Anything else? Activated copper. Activated emerald. Semiconductor. And we'll take the activated cadmium. Just trying to clear up some space in this frigate. We'll take the Geknip too. Okay, let's make a new storage. To dump all this stuff. All right. There we go. Clear up some inventory. Drop off the extra oxygen. Yeah, we got 9,000, almost over 10,000 condensed carbon. Don't even ask me how that happened. Just don't ask. Don't ask. I don't even know. Okay, let's see. Let's drop off these upgrades. That's the wrong one. And hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for joining us. We're going to do the Nexus missions in just a second. There we go. We'll put those away. We've got like unlimited glass here. What is that all about? All right, let's go. Next order of business, fix the frigates. So William says, it's my most powerful ship. Well, back up. He's got a red squid with 4 supercharged. Are you freaking serious? 4 connected supercharged slots? Wow. I'm jealous. I am legit jealous. Okay, that's freighter warp map. Here we go. Fleet. Okay, critical damage. Okay, let's go fix the ship. Let's fix these stupid frigates. Let's get them things fixed.
Technology repaired. Technology repaired.
And we got to walk all the way over here.
Technology grid.
All right. We got one more? Seriously? Two more? Jeez, this frigate took a beating. This frigate got its butt kicked. What? This frigate got its absolute butt kicked. Can we jump down there? No, we cannot. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button. Helps out the channel a ton. We're going to start the weekend Nexus mission in just a second. Need to fix my frigates because the frigate captains suck.
Technology grid.
All right, that's fixed. Let's get out of here. Next one. Yeah, this frigate got its butt kicked. Wow. Yeah, William, no kidding, bro. Seriously. Next time you crash one of my frigates, I'm taking it out of your paycheck. Okay, here we go. Yeah, the frigate captains absolutely suck. And I sent those guys out with upgrades, too. Sent them out with upgrades, and they still came back with scratches and dents on my frigates. What's that all about? Okay. One down, two to go. And invariably, it's the pirate frigate captains that keep wrecking their ships. So what do we got here? 3... Yeah, these dudes cannot fly their ships.
Technology grid.
They cannot fly their ships. Oh, we got to go all the way over there? Man, that is a long walk. You guys don't know, that's a long walk.
Technology grid.
Hey, Giannis, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So, for anybody else out there, have you guys actually lost... Have you ever lost a frigate during an expedition? I'm talking about having a frigate just completely get wrecked. Okay, are we good here? Yeah, Neo Hurricane says at least we're getting our steps in. Yeah, we don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. These freighter captains or frigate captains absolutely suck at their jobs. Ozzy Bob, how's it going? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. So Giannis says, doing good, just grinding away in GTA. So Deborah says, no, I recall them if they need repairs. Okay, okay. I just want to know if anybody out there was so hardcore that they told their frigate captains, no, stay out there to the end. Grah! Today is a good day to die. Just curious. Okay, manage fleets. So William says, don't think I've lost one. Okay. All right, what do we got? Let's see. Can I reach that? Nope, cannot. All right. Of course, it's like the worst one. So Ozzy Bob says having a lazy day. I hear you. Yeah, we will start the weekend Nexus mission here in just a minute. Just want to get these stupid frigates fixed. Because these things are a pain in the butt.
Technology grid.
Yeah, Deborah, that's what I've heard. If you don't repair the frigate and they're still out on expedition, you can lose them. That's what I've heard. Just curious to know if anybody out there had actually just ignored the freighter or frigate captain and told him to kick rocks and keep going.
Technology grid.
All right, that's it. It's fixed. It better be fixed. All right, it's fixed. Let's go. That's enough of that. And we're invisible. I was like, what? And we're invisible. Okay, the freighters are fixed. Those are good to go. Okay, next stop is the space anomaly. Let's knock out the weekend Nexus mission. Oh, give me a second. It's been unseasonably warm here recently, so let me open the door. Yeah, I don't want to open the window because I don't want the neighbors hearing me yell at the yell at my computer, my monitor. I don't want the neighbors to hear that. The neighbors will get butthurt. Yeah, I got to open the door to my office. All right. Okay, let's grab a ship, any ship. Yeah, I'm thinking about changing daily drivers. If I can find one with 3+1 at least, it'll be good. Let's go. So Deborah says, that's what I see in the anomaly and abandoned mode. Okay, so this is the outlaw dissonance system. This is where we left off. Yeah, this is where we left off. So if anybody is wondering, this space station has an S-class multi-tool. Let's land really quickly. Let's land. This space station has an S-class. I've already picked it up. I picked it up the last time I was here. But this space station has an S-class multi-tool with 2 connected supercharged slots. So let me get you guys the glyphs. Hold it before we go. Oh, I've seen that jackal already. It's got the gentleman's sails. Yeah, this station has a an S-class multi-tool. So here are the glyphs. Glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Red Man, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. So Ozzy says, I've not lost any frigates in game. Bit of damage here and there. Once I started giving them boosters and sending them 3 per mission, they succeed all the time. Ah, interesting. I know I sent my guys out with boosters and they got wrecked. 3 of those 5 ships got wrecked. Anyways, this space station has an S-class multi-tool with 2 connected supercharged slots. It's an S-class. There could be 4 connected slots, but I'm not sure. I'll have to check it. Glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen if anybody is interested. This is a pirate space station. I've already picked it up, so yeah. The Sentinel ship in this star system is ugly. It is so ugly it's ugly. We're not even going to bother stopping here. All right, let's go, people. Yeah, I mentioned earlier that one of these days we are going to do a Starship meet. The problem, of course, is planning and coordinating a multiplayer session. Now, typically, I don't host, multiplayer sessions for gameplay, but and that's specifically for, like, Grand Theft Auto Online. Because I'll never do multiplayer for GTA Online again. But something like No Man's Sky, I would be open to doing a Starship meet, if you will. The problem, of course, is planning and coordinating. We don't have a big enough audience in my community for No Man's Sky to get a Starship meet going. If we were, let's say, for example, as big as Ricey's got a huge audience. Ricey's Emporium, he's got a huge audience. And the Game Hub, they have very big audiences for what they do. They specifically hunt for ships and for multi-tools. So William says, count me in. And see, it's good to know that there's interest in it. There's definitely interest in it. The big problem that we have, of course, is just the size, the overall size of our community, because our No Man's Sky community is still relatively small. But I would be open to doing like a Starship meet. And that is MEET. Settle down, chat. MEET. Starship meet up. Not MEAT. MEET. Settle down, chat. You guys are ridiculous. Okay. Okay, so we have to unearth bones. Yes, please. This is easy. Give me that. Yes, please. Initialize. Start. Let's go. Jonathan Studios says pause. Jonathan Studios, good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. Let's go. Yeah, Pence, super easy Quicksilver here. Yes, please. Hey, we're here. Discovered by Stu. Let me guess. Stu, Star Trek Universe. I get it. Oh, we got space for bones, right? Yes, we got plenty of space for bones. Okay, that planet is Gamma Intensive. Man, what is with all these radioactive planets? Let's go. So Ozzy says I have to hunt some ships down, but I'm in. Yeah, I got to get some pretty decent ships too. This one was an A class out of the box. This was an A class out of the box. 2+1 and 1. This one is a 2+1 and 1. Now this could be a 3+1. I'm not sure. This could be a 3+1, but I never upgraded it, so I think this is just a 2+1. 2+1 and 1. All right, here we go. I'm going to rename this ship the Yellow Jacket because that's exactly what it looks like. So William says, I went to the ship meet on Monday. First time I've done anything in No Man's Sky since the Garbage Man update. The Garbage Man update. Penn says, could be a 2+2. That's true. It could be a 2+2. That is absolutely true. I never fully upgraded this ship, so I don't know what the supercharge slots are. I just saw the dorsal and ventral pincers and said, yes, please. Give me that ship. Okay, let's find a clean place to land and start the hunt. Oh, we got an unknown building. What do we got over here? Oh, comm station. Nice. And it's got free parking. A comm tower with free parking. Yes, please. A comm tower with free parking. All right, here we go. So Deborah says, I did that expedition 4 times. Deborah, that is insanity. That's what you call fanaticism. So how many bones do we need? 12. Okay, easy enough. Yeah, we call that full-blown fanaticism. That is nuts. All right, let's go. Yeah, I did it twice. I said, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not. No, we're just not going to do this anymore. I'll take your gamma root, sir. Thank you. Or your gamma weed. Can I not get that? Give me that. I'll take your gamma weed. Thank you. Yes, give me the gamma weed. So, you know, since we got to walk this way anyway.
Radiation protection falling.
Might as well grab some gamma weed while we're here. I said, chat, I said gamma weed, not the other kind of weed. Yeah, I said gamma weed, not the other kind of weed. Settle down, chat. We're not talking about the other kind of weed. Okay, wow, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice, we got 4 bones here. Perfect. 4 or 5. All right, let's start digging. Looks like we got 5 bones. Nice. All right. Okay, so looks like 4. We got 4 bones. I'll take them. Hold it. 5. Yes, please. We'll leave the stupid guardians because I'm not that interested. So Ozzy Bob says, has anybody met Stu? That dude finds all the planets. He's probably a dev. It's probably a Hello Games dev. It wouldn't surprise me any at all. It could be a Hello Games dev, man. That wouldn't surprise me one bit. So for anyone that's just joining us, I can't speak. For anyone who's just joining us, we're doing the Weekend Nexus mission for some Quicksilver. As we take the plunge off a mountain. And I break my leg on that hill. Nice. Get your ankles broken. So Deborah says, my main, abandoned, survival, and permadeath. That is insane. That is seriously, that's called fanaticism. One, I did it twice so that I could do it on this save. That way I could unlock everything. Especially, I really wanted this outfit. I really wanted the Wayfarer's outfit. Because I think this is one of the coolest unlocks we've ever gotten in No Man's Sky. Believe it or not. What the crap? Where is he? That stupid honking sandworm. Get out of here. with your saxophone. Okay, we need one more bone. So... distance too weak, no big deal. We'll find it. That means it's more than a kilometer away, so let's go in that direction.
Technology recharge.
Young Ruler, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. Just doing a little bit of No Man's Sky today, brother. How you been? You know you're having a bad day when you get crop dusted by a sandworm. Excuse me, Sentinel. Shut up. Get wrecked. Yep, that's what I thought. It's over a kilometer away. But no big deal. Now, let me say this again about the Remnant expedition. Excuse me. I thought the gameplay and the new physics mechanics for Remnants was fun. I thought it was fun. Excuse me, coming through. I thought it was fun. What I didn't like was the level of grind. And I think Hello Games should have toned the, maybe toned the physics down a little bit. Especially when you're driving around with the hazardous equipment in the back of your truck. Graybeard, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, brother. How are you today? I think they should have toned the physics down just a little bit. You know, that way your cargo is not bouncing all over the place and bouncing out of the truck. But, you know, the more I think about it, that was probably the whole reason why Hello Games cranked up physics to 11. Because I guarantee you guys that they're testing something for Light No Fire. We will see those physics in Light No Fire, more than likely. So I thought the expedition was fun. The first time through, I thought it was fun. Second time through, not so much. It was brutal. It was brutal. And just the core content. Perfect. That's the last bone we need. The core content. Up. We got Sentinels. Hi there. You guys don't want to mess with me. You don't want to do that, buddy. I will take all your glass. I said glass, chat. Glass. Give me that glass. Thank you. All right, who else wants some? Oh, there he is. So how are you guys?
Elite Sentinel Force.
Oh yeah, Elite Sentinel Force. They're walking their dog. Get out of here. Hi there. I gotta get me another one of these multi-tools. I gotta get me another one of these stabs. This thing is deadly. With a pulse spitter, this thing is an absolute beast. Where's the stupid... Oh, there he is. Get out of here. Okay, can we leave now? So, Young Ruler says, will you be getting the Xbox ROG Ally?
Warning.
You know what?
Sentinel Walker detected.
Where? Where's the walker? Oh, crap, there they are. I might. And the reason being, I don't do a lot of portable or mobile gaming anyway, but... First of all, let's get off this stupid mountain. I'm thinking about it. Seriously, I am thinking about it. The problem right now is that hardware prices are steadily increasing. They're steadily increasing. Let's get some distance. Oh, bro, get out of here. Get out. Get your face out of here. Move your face, buddy. So this was all a setup. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm considering it. What's been holding me back are the prices or the cost of hardware, because of this demand from AI for AI data center components is pushing up the price of all PC hardware to include handheld and console hardware as well. I am seriously considering getting one though, so I'm thinking about it.
Sentinel Walker detected.
So Deborah says, with me the first time was really terrible, but I am on Xbox and it didn't get fixed for over a week into the expedition. All the cargo fell out so fast. And the Colossus would take off by itself. Yes. Hold it.
Technology recharge.
Shut up. Stop shooting me. Yeah, Pen. Stupid dog. Oh, there go Big Boy. I see Big Boy over there. Now, you don't have to do all this, but since they picked the fight with me anyway, I'm going to murk these dudes out. Everybody's getting murked. Yeah, I got to get me another one of these stabs. This thing is a beast. Okay. So where's Big... Oh, we got more of them? Man, get out of here. Get wrecked. Who else wants some? Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Give me that. Give me your stuff. Give me a sec. We'll get caught up on chat in just a minute. Okay, so it looks like the only one left is Big Boy. We'll take care of him in just a second. So Deborah says, oh yeah, read that one already. Ozzy says, been using the neutron cannon as of late. That combined with the paralysis mortar can one-shot. Oh yeah, the neutron cannon is a beast. To max out the neutron cannon, you should get the best X-Class upgrades you can find. S-Class are good, but the absolute best upgrades are the S-Class. Where's this stupid walker? Where's... He's underground. The walker is underground. Yeah, the walker is underground. Yeah, you can't make this stuff up. You can't. You can't make this stuff up. The walker is underground. Hold on a second. Right there. It's right there. Okay, so now we got to dig the walker out. Yeah, I see the red light. The red light's like right there. There. Are you freaking serious? You guys see this? So William says, for the neutron cannon, X and S are the same. I think you're right about that. I'll have to check. Bro. Hey, Sentinel. I will throw a water bottle at the back of your motherboard. You got me down here digging you out. This is your fault, buddy. This is your fault. Man, I should just leave his butt here. So Ozzy says happens a lot. This is ridiculous. You know what? You can keep your brain. That dude was stopping me from finishing the mission. Okay, there is a Sentinel pillar somewhere around here. Yep. Sentinel nest revealed. Let's mark it. Ship. We're totally going to that Sentinel nest. Ugh, right on my face. Let's go. Yeah, what we need to do is find a good... We need to find a good pirate system with good X-Class upgrades for the neutron cannon. The problem, of course, is that X-Class upgrades are a mixed bunch. Let's check out the Sentinel pillar first, and we'll turn the bones in. Because you honestly don't know what you're getting. X-Class upgrades can be worse than C-Class or better than S-Class. Alright, show me a good multi-tool, please. Show me a good multi-tool. I'll take that barrel, thank you very much. Give me that. I said give me the barrel. Thank you. And I bet you guys this multi-tool absolutely sucks. I bet it absolutely sucks. So what do we got? Extract weapons technology. I knew it. I knew it. A crap C-class. You can keep it. Let me out of here. Okay.
Secure transmission module located.
I had to beat up on a bunch of Sentinels for a C-class multi-tool. I am not happy. Give me that barrel, please. Thank you. I'll take your salvage glass. How are we for ammo, by the way? There's one thing about the pulse spitter. This thing will burn through some ammo. We're doing good. We got enough. So William says, it took me a long freaking time to find my X-Class. I know, right? Back in the day before Sean Murray and his team blocked the ability to refine or dupe upgrades, it took long enough to find the perfect X-Class upgrade. But at least back in the day, you could refine or dupe the upgrade. Now you can't do that anymore. Like if you found an X-Class neutron cannon upgrade, you could simply refine or dupe the upgrade before putting it in. And just make a whole bunch of them and open them up at the same time. Now you can't do that anymore, which sucks. There's still a way to do it. Hero to You has a tutorial on his channel on how to do it, but you still have to find the best X-Class upgrade. And they take a month of Sundays to get. They take a long time to get. Yeah, trust me, I love the neutron cannon. It's one of the best weapons in the game. Especially if you have a multi-tool with 4 SC on it. 4 connected supercharge slots. Okay, we're here. Hey, buddy. Show sample. Stalking leg bones. Okay, mission's complete. Let's sell this stuff to this guy because we don't need it anymore. Let's talk to him. The Viking with the pointy hat. Gra, interloper, to see my fossils. Buddy, I don't want to see your fossil. Who are you talking? I don't want to see your fossil. Who are you talking to? Keep your fossil to yourself, pal. I don't want to see your fossil. What do you think this is? This is a family-friendly live stream. Don't be talking to me about your fossil. Don't be talking to me about your fossil. All right, so we want to sell. Sell that.
Units received.
That.
Units received.
Dude said, you want to see my
Units
fossil? No.
received.
No, I don't want to see your fossil. No.
Units received.
None of that stuff here. Sell. No, we don't want to see your
Units
fossil.
Received. Units received.
We will sell the hard frames because we got plenty. We don't need these.
Units received. Units received.
We'll sell the quad servo.
Units received. Units received.
All right, I think that's it. Yeah, exactly. Dirty-minded interloper, exactly. Dude said, you want to see my fossil? No! No, we don't want to see that. We don't want to see that.
Technology
Charge that.
recharge.
And get rid of this. Yeah, we got like a ton of glass in here, man. Okay, that's it. We're ready. Okay, Ozzy says, I have heaps of units, so I do run on about 10 pirate stations and get suspicious packets. Then spend an hour unpacking them, get there eventually. Yeah, that's what I do. Believe it or not, that's exactly what I do. Typically, I'll find one pirate station that has the upgrades that I want. What's funny is that I've noticed a few years ago, Hello Games changed it such that the upgrades at pirate stations don't respawn after reloading a restore point. So you have to literally wait for 5 minutes for them to come back in stock. But it only seems to happen at pirate stations. It doesn't happen anywhere else. Let's go to the space station and check out the multi-tool. Since we're in the system anyway, let's check it out. But that's pretty much what I do. I will buy a whole bunch of suspicious packages of arms, unpack everything, and yeah. Yeah, exactly. We're saving up the glass to open for its own live stream. Basically, it's like loot boxes. It's like loot boxes in live service games. We're going to do a single live stream opening up glass to see what we get. Let's take a really quick look at the multi-tool since we're here. It might be a good one. And thank you guys for stopping by. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button. Helps out the channel a ton. So, as I mentioned earlier, this is a pretty cool looking space station. Gunmetal. Yeah, this space station screams Viking all day. It's gunmetal. Look at this place. This is a cool space station. No weird pastel or Art Deco colors. It's all gunmetal. Very nice. Ozzy Bob, that is true. That is most certainly true. It's also a good idea to have the pirate stations with the best upgrades. Nope. They all suck. We're out of here. Hold on a second. We are looking for certain upgrades. So what do we got here? That's technology. Here we go. Let's talk to this guy. Let's see if he has some neutron cannon stuff for us. Grah, interloper. Not kill a... whatever. What do you got more for me? Nothing. He's got absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Man, this guy sucks. What about this guy? Yeah, No Man's Sky version of Klingons right here. Pulse engine, hyperdrive, phase beam, launch thruster, photon cannon. We will take that S-class photon.
Product received.
Okay. Alright, get to the space anomaly. Let's wrap this up. Gotta go make that money. And thank you guys so much for stopping by. We're going to start the multi-tool hunt, the Starship hunt in just a sec. We gotta get back to our current star system. And remember, folks, whatever you do, when you finish an anomaly mission, do not leave the space anomaly via your starship. Always use the freaking teleporter. Never use your starship. Your starship will get glitched into your freighter. And it's a very ugly thing, trust me. You don't want that to happen. Alright, here we go. Give me my money. Give me that money. Okay, complete. 1,800 Quicksilver. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4 salvage data. Very nice. Let's make a restore point before doing anything else. And I mentioned earlier that one day we will do a Starship meet. But we need to get a bigger audience. We don't have quite the audience for a Starship meet. You know, we need to be somewhere along the lines, I think, of Professor Cynical in terms of what we have, in terms of people watching, that is. So Penn says, I'm off to bed. Have a good stream. Hey, Penn, thanks so much for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Take care. God bless, man. We'll see you next time. Let's talk to this guy, Hyperion, with the really puffy sideburns. And Hyperion actually has barrettes in his hair. He's got barrettes in his hair. Seriously? Dude's wearing barrettes. What is that all about?
Item received.
Funny, I thought I unlocked that already. Okay. We got it now. Okay, we got that. Huh.
Item received.
Unlock the positron ejector, please. I thought I had that too.
Item Item received.
All right. Unlock all that stuff. What is this? Okay, here we go. Remember, always leave the space anomaly via the teleporter after completing a weekend Nexus mission or any Nexus mission. Okay, we want to go back to my freighter. So Ozzy says Maverick has been doing some big Corvette meets. That dude also has got big battle royal matches happening. Yeah, see, and that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't have the audience for that. We just don't have the audience for it. Because you can totally do PvP in No Man's Sky if that's what you want. Not necessarily my playstyle, battle royales. Not really my playstyle. But things like Corvette meets are fun. You know, just the whole ship meet thing. I think it's a good idea. The reason I don't do multiplayer is simply that multiplayer content has just never really been popular on the channel. Okay, that is an abandoned system, and it is red. Okay, the Starship hunt begins right now. Okay, we got a 2-star Corvax. Mark it. What do we got here? That's a yellow sun. Let's go. Let's see what we got. So what's that? The Game Hub has well-organized meetings. Yeah, he is. He is. He also has a Discord to his credit, and he's got a very good Discord community. You guys know why we don't have a Discord here, and there are some real security concerns behind why I don't have a Discord. I'm not going to go back into that story, but Discord is almost as bad as Reddit in terms of its weirdo population, if you will. You know, that's one of the reasons why I don't have a Discord. There were some real security concerns surrounding Discord about 2 years ago, which is one of the reasons I ended development of my own Discord server, because I have a Discord server that I was working on, but I stopped. And that's just because of some security issues. You know, and also late last year, Discord got hacked. Late 2025, Discord got hacked. So, you know, if that's the case, yeah, they had a huge data breach. And I'm talking huge data breach. I don't quite remember the number of user data that was actually stolen, leaked and stolen, but it was pretty big. So that's why I don't have a Discord. Too much of a security risk. Okay, what do we got? Nuclear. Paradise. And imminent core detonation. Imminent core detonation. What? This I gotta see. We gotta go to this planet. Imminent core detonation. We gotta see that planet. That one we gotta see. We gotta drop some stuff off. It said imminent core detonation. That should frighten everybody. Yeah, William, that should scare the crap out of everybody. Oh, let's go take a look at the planet called Imminent Core Detonation. I'm sure it's a lovely place. Sure, it's a lovely place. Okay, let's go. Yeah, the planet is called Imminent Core Detonation. Okay, that works for me. Morris says, Discord is broken. It's not worth getting hacked and your information stolen. Morris, exactly why I don't use Discord anymore. In fact, I'm probably going to go in and delete my current Discord server just because. Like I mentioned, it's too much of a security risk, and not necessarily from some idiots hacking and data breaching the servers, but just because of the type of people that have a tendency to frequent your Discord server and your Discord channels. Yeah, we had a real problem on Grand Theft Auto Online. where we had this one stupid ignorant individual who was, fishing, literally spear fishing for information. And once I shut them down and shut it down, they just became a general repeat offending troll. So ultimately, they ended up getting banned several times from the channel as a result of it. But yeah, that was some real creepy stuff, man. So that's why I ended development of Discord. I need to go in and delete my current Discord server. Too much of a security risk. Okay, what do we got? It's an ugly pistol with bones on it. I think it's got bones on it. Yep, it's got bones on it. And it's a C-class. That's ugly. Okay, this is B-class. Nope. Any good upgrades here? That is exosuits. Pulse spitter. Mining scatterblaster. We got enough scatterblasters. We got enough scatterblasters. I think we have enough mining beam upgrades too. Although, I'll take another one. We'll take that one. Let's see. Let's make back some of that money. How many brains do we have? We got 10, 13. Let's refine some brains so we can make some of that money back.
Technology recharge.
And we can refine some of those and break open some of that glass. Hold on a second. Okay, hydraulic wiring, linium, more freaking linium, and we got a Sentinel weapon shard. 2 Sentinel weapon shards. How are we for boltcaster upgrades, by the way? We don't have any. We don't have any. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. Hey, Ball, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Dark Vampro, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So we want to sell. All right. That is the smallest shuttle I have ever seen. As he says, I get it. I do my best not to connect anything important to the net. But they don't make it easy these days. New laws here. I have Big Brother style. Show me your papers. Yeah, exactly. I know, especially in Australia. Especially in Australia. So I feel you, man. Let's talk to this guy. Okay, offer to trade. Sell. We should probably drop off the gamma route.
Units received.
We can drop off the salvage data, too. Okay, perfect. But yeah, I'm probably going to be deleting my Discord server because I don't use it, and as it stands right now... Yeah, William, that is the smallest shuttle I have ever seen. Okay, make a restore point. Let's start the hunt. Give me that money. Yeah, these brains are worth their money. Worth their fortune, I should say. Okay, what do we got? The ugly ship hunt begins right now. Let's go. Yeah, one of the reasons we're starting kind of late is because I had to beat up on them Sentinels. I had to beat up on those Sentinels in the last planet. All right. What can I transfer? Let's put the Pugnium in the ship. We'll put a stack of this in the ship too. That's fuel. Nice. And we can drop that off. All right, looks like we're doing good. Buckle up, let's go. What's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. How are you today? Everybody, Buckle Up, Let's Go is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. You guys know how we do it here. Go to his YouTube channel. Check that man out and blow him up with an orbital cannon. Or Sentinel Starship and show that man some love. And we got a volcanic planet. We got a volcano planet here again. Okay, this is a 2-star Korvax system. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Hey, buckle up, let's go. No problem, brother. Good to see you as always, man. Let's see what we got. Okay, well, it's orange. It's a heavy. Uh-oh, hold on. Hold on. This one might not be a total loss. This one might not be a total loss. Hold on a second. Okay. It is. This is a heavy. It is orange. This is a B class. Okay, so check this out. Hold on. This will definitely trigger the game hub. Okay, this is a heavy fighter. This is a heavy Sentinel fighter. The dorsal and ventral stabilizers do not articulate, I don't think. We'll take this one up to the space station and check it out, but it doesn't look half bad. If it were a different color, it would be okay. This is a heavy Sentinel fighter. We call this a heavy because of its fuselage. Excuse me. It's got the extended fuselage on it. Standard Sentinel cockpit, but it's got the extended fuselage. It's got a set of heavy wings, wingtip thrusters, and bladed skirt wings on it. It looks nice. The problem is that it's orange, I guess. Niraj, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, William, that's what I thought. Yeah, they don't articulate. They don't articulate. It's not a bad-looking ship. It's not a bad-looking ship. It is just orange. And it looks like... How many thrusters? 3 thrusters plus the 2 wingtip. It's not a bad-looking ship. So Morris said, did you hear PlayStation raise the price of the consoles? I watched Spawn Wave. He makes videos, video game news. And he made a video about it. Yeah, we were talking about that on Saturday. We were talking about that on Saturday and just how ridiculous it is. I also find it curious and coincidental that PlayStation...
Incoming storm.
PlayStation decided to increase the price of their consoles 8 months prior to the release of GTA 6. Yeah, William, it's not a bad-looking ship. It's just orange. That's the problem. It's orange. But let's grab this thing and go. So, okay. For anyone that likes this style of ship, personally, I think it looks okay. I don't think it's bad. Sinister RC, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. This is a heavy Sentinel fighter. It's a heavy because of its extended fuselage. It's got the dorsal and ventral TIE fighter style stabilizers that do not articulate. It's got a pair of heavy wings and wingtip thrusters, plus bladed skirt wings. If you want this style of Sentinel ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the Euclid Galaxy.
Thermal protection falling.
This is a B class located at plus 56.47 and minus 67.12. This is a B class.
Technology recharge.
Before we go, do we have any radiant shards in the area? There's some over here. Let's go take a look. Always get a few radiant shards because those things are worth some money. Yeah, radiant shards are always worth money. Okay, those aren't radiant shards. Where are the radiant shards? Yeah, that's not a radiant shard.
Units received.
Anything else? Okay, nothing in close proximity. Okay, we're leaving. So William says, wait a sec, those might open. Oh, okay. You know what we'll do? We got to grab the ship anyway, so I say we take it up to space and check it out. The only real problem is its color. Okay, inverted mirror. Aha! That's a living fragment. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I was looking for radiant shards because those things are worth some money. Okay, what do we have for scrap? I'll take those 10 brains, thank you. I will take those 10 brains. Yes, please. Glass. Brain. Pugnium.
Technology repaired.
Okay, this is a B class with an infra knife. B class with an infra knife. Again, it's not a bad looking ship, it's just orange. So what's that? William said he didn't see the hinge at first. Ah, I do see that. Well, we're going to grab it and go. Compare and claim. Okay, let's get this thing up to the station. Ah, so they do articulate. Check that out. Nice. That's not a bad looking ship. Not a bad looking Sentinel ship. The only problem is its color. The only real problem. I personally don't mind the orange. I don't mind it, but I do think it would look better in a blue, a black, you know, something with some better accents, maybe. The orange, meh, I don't really mind. It's okay. Yeah, William, it's an X-Wing. I'm surprised. Not, like I said, not a bad looking ship. Okay, so far today we are 1-0. We've got one pretty decent looking ship for no ugly ships. It's not bad. It's not a bad looking ship. Yeah, William, exactly, but it's orange. That's the problem. So we're going to, we can check on the supercharged slots for this one. How much you guys want to bet this is a 3+1? If this is a 3+1 and I didn't drop a save beacon, I'm going to be super butthurt. I'm going to be extremely upset. As we fly right by the space station. As we fly by the space station. And my freighter captain took the opportunity to park the freighter right in front of a an asteroid field. Good job, freighter captain. You're fired. So, not a bad looking ship. It's okay. Buckle Up Let's Go says, will look better if you flew it backwards. It would look better if I flew it upside down. We should probably fly it upside down next time. So Ozzy Bob says, my little dog keeps trying to bury bones in my shoes. That sounds like a pretty cool dog, man. Sounds like you got a pretty cool dog. Okay, this one is not bad looking. Not bad. Again, if you guys want this style of Sentinel ship, it's a heavy Sentinel fighter. It is orange, but it looks pretty decent. It's not a bad looking ship. Glyphs for this star system in your lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the Euclid Galaxy. It's a pretty decent looking ship. But we're not going to keep it since it's only a B class. I will yoink this. We'll totally yoink that. The infra knife. Okay, hold it. Let's set difficulty temporarily to free for purchases so we can check the supercharge slots on this one. Yeah, no, we didn't put down a save beacon. That's okay. I've got the location cataloged, so we'll know where to find this ship. It's just going to take a little longer to find it. Upgrade. What do we got? Yeah, William, that's correct. Orange is not a bad color. I don't mind, but it's the default color for Sentinel starships. That's why when you find like an all-white Sentinel ship or an all-black Sentinel ship or a ship that's in a completely different color, they're kind of rare. They're kind of rare. I'd say 60 to 70% of the Sentinel ships in this game are orange color or have some sort of orange accents on them. Okay, what do we got? It's a 2 plus 1 and 1. 2 plus 1 and 1. So close. Okay. So close. Hold on a sec. Okay, that's better. All right, let's scrap this thing, go to the next system. If I can remember how to scrap starships. Analysis, thank you. Okay, let's sell this stuff and get out of here. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Don't sleep on the 2-star systems. Okay, so we want to sell, keep the brains, recycle circuitry, proscenium scrap, Starship AI valves, subatomic regulators, and spool of nano cables. Okay, perfect. All right, let's go back to the freighter. Excuse me. So Buckle Up Let's Go says, learned something new, took my forged passport to a GEC station core, and it reset my minus 300 GEC rank to +1. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. I'm going to be honest. I didn't know there was that the station core actually had a function. I knew that you could use the forged passport with the station core, but I haven't really done anything with the outlaw systems beyond searching for Sentinel ships. So that is pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Yep, let's drop this gamma root off. Drop that off. We got some linium. I think we'll just process the linium because it's kind of in the way. Get rid of this. We got some gold and some oxygen. Let's drop off that mining beam upgrade. There we go.
Inventory full.
Of course it's full. Okay, nice. And let's see. Before we go, there we go. Get rid of this. That we don't need. We picked up a whole bunch of those. It's doing a little bit of housekeeping before we go. Okay, where did that go? Oh, right there. Okay. I couldn't see it. All right. This is... Okay, that's a scanner. Don't ask me why there's an A-class scanner in there. Suspicious shield module. Okay, that should be in the other thing. All right. Okay, we're good. Yeah, just wanted to clean up my inventory a little bit before proceeding. Oh, never mind. Hold it. Let's see. Get rid of the Lenium ship. And let's get rid of those 3 S-class modules. All right. Okay, we are ready. Let's go. Okay, next. So Ball says nano cables you keep. No, you don't. You don't have to keep. Trust me, I have a bunch of nano cables. I got a buku butt ton of nano cables. Trust me on that one. I wouldn't sell nano cables if I didn't have extras. I've got plenty. That's why I sell the extra. And I have a problem with hoarding as it is now. The last thing I need is to have an entire storage full of nano cables. Trust me on that one. Okay, so this is a 1-star Gek. That's a yellow sun. Let's go check it out. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of nano cables. I always give my nano cables to the autophage. But I've got piles of nano cables. We don't need any more. we don't. All right, 3 planets, 1 star. Let's see if we can get lucky in this 1-star system. Let's see if we can get lucky. Now, it is possible that there's nothing here, but we'll find out. Okay, so we have Barren, Rainy, and Desolate. 12 fauna, market. So cactus flesh, salvageable scrap, sodium, pyrite, copper. Okay. That means there's a ship in the system. Let's go check it out. First and foremost, let's go to the space station, check out the multi-tool. And thank you guys so much for stopping by today. We're back on the ugly starship hunt, as per usual. Where's my daily driver? Oh, there it is. Let's go. My new daily driver. You know, I think the captain of my freighter could have parked a little closer to the space station. A little closer. And hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. So Morris says, I think the owner of Hello Games, their favorite color is orange. Maybe that's why there's so many orange ships. Probably. Probably. One thing we got to remember is that prior to the No Man's Sky Interceptor update, players couldn't find and claim Sentinel ships for their own. It was only after the Interceptor update release, which was when players had a brand new class of ship that they could literally find and hunt for and claim as their own. All Sentinel starships that were seen in the wild in the environment were orange in color, every one. Prior to Interceptor, it was only after the the Interceptor update. I can't speak today. That we saw a different variety in terms of shapes, sizes, and colors of Sentinel ships. Prior to that, they were all orange. Okay, what do we got? An ugly multi-tool. That thing is ugly. And it's a C-class. Of course it is. Nice. Yeah, Ball, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. That's because I don't want to spend an entire live stream sitting in the space station for a couple of waves. That's when people begin to check out. Yeah, viewers will definitely begin to leave if you're just standing around the space station. No, one of the worst things you can do as a content creator is have a lot of dead space where nothing's happening. So I try to avoid that. That's why we're actively hunting for Sentinel starships. Now, if by standing here, looking in the like the kiosks and terminals, if a rare ship pops in, that's fine. But one thing I'm not going to do is just sit around the space station waiting for a ship to fly in, unless I know it's a guaranteed wave spawn. Yeah, because viewers will disengage from your live stream if you do that. And ask me how I know. So this is the Starship upgrade guide. What do you got for me? We're looking for positron, hyperdrive, phase beam, pulse engine. And let's talk to the multi-tool guy. The Gek with the really nice... That's a pretty cool hat that dude's got. I like that hat. That's actually a pretty decent hat. There we go. Neutron cannon. I'll take one of those. Bolt caster. We have... blaze javelin. Okay. Perfect. This station has neutron cannons. Nice. Ozzy Bob says, anyone notice that the short round save has a hollow map of Earth that comes up when you save? Well, I'm not sure what you mean. Those are the ugliest haulers I've ever seen. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Yeah, nice pastel colored space station there. Very nice. The Gek have a sense of aesthetics. Okay, here we go. This is totally the wrong freaking starship. We picked up the wrong ship. We'll swap it out when we get to the planet. We totally picked up the wrong ship. Yeah, I think I'm going to start a pincer fleet. I'm going to start a pincer starship fleet. All of my starships are going to be pincers. Okay, what do we got? This is a one-star Gek. Not expecting a whole lot. We found one decent-looking ship. No ugly ships as of yet. Another orange ship. I can see this one from space. And it's an Elvis. Oh no, this one is orange and red. This one might not be a total loss. Let's land. This one might not be a total loss. Hold on. First of all, let's swap ships. Where's my other daily driver, please? Alright, that's better. That's better. Okay, this one might not be a total loss. It is. Well, that's a red ship. That's a red-ass ship right there. Holy cow. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Hold on. This is an Elvis with a pelvis. Yep. That's a red-ass ship. Now that's a red ship. That's not bad. That's actually not bad. So we have a medium Sentinel fighter. Dorsal, ventral stabilizers, Elvis style stabilizers. It's an Elvis with a pelvis. Medium wings, wingtip thrusters, double bladed wings. This is not bad. It's not completely, it's not orange. Because that color right there, that looks more red than orange, but that is definitely red. Yeah, it's an Elvis with a pelvis. Oh, you're talking about the save beacon on the freighter. Gotcha. Yeah, oh, the hologram. Yes, I did notice that. I did notice that. Yeah, when you save, a hologram of Earth pops up. I did notice that. Okay, this is not bad. Triple thruster, 5 with the wingtips. That's not bad. It's not bad. The dorsal and ventral stabilizers could have thrusters on them, but that's not a bad looking ship. That's not bad. This is not a total loss. I don't think this is worth a hunt, but it's not a total loss. Okay, this is C-class. Of course it is. Okay, so let's catalog this ship. Okay, this is a medium Sentinel fighter located at the glyphs on your screen. So if you like this style of ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is a medium Sentinel fighter, dorsal and ventral Elvis-style stabilizers, wingtip thrusters, medium wings, double-bladed wings, and it's red. It is red. That is a red ship right there. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. Not worth a hunt. Definitely not worth a hunt, but I do think it's worth cataloging. If you guys want this C-class, the location is minus 29.29 and plus 27.56. Location is in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Okay, what do we got? Junk. Nope. Keep your pugnium. We don't want it. All right, let's claim this thing, get it up to the station. Not bad. It's not bad. So far, we're 2-0 today. Pugnium.
Technology repaired.
So Ball says, what I've noticed, yeah, nothing special. That's not a bad-looking ship. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Claim. So Ball says, Dan Morris, good morning. How's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. He says, what I've noticed is my Corvette sometimes changes its configurations. Got one of my Corvettes in Mobility 2300. So just randomly, the stats on it change randomly, huh? That's very interesting. Okay, let's go. I'll hold it before we go anywhere. Give me that. Give me that. Don't even think about it. Give me that Radiant Shard. Give me that. Give me them Radiant Shards. Those are money. Any more? Always get your Radiant Shards, people. Radiant Shards equal a lot of money. And they also make good Sentinel ship fuel. You're just taking a quick gander. That is the biggest freaking cockroach I've ever seen in my life. That is a ginormous cockroach. Hope he's friendly. You're just taking a really quick look. There we go. Before we go anywhere, grab your Radiant Shards. These things convert to a ton of nanites. 50 nanites apiece. Thank you. Any more? Yep, give me that. Okay, let's go. We're out of here. Always get your Radiant Shards. Let's go. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not a bad looking ship. It's okay. It's okay. So Gray Soldier, what's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you, bro. Thanks for joining us. Did anyone say pineapple pizza? Not here. Not here. You might be in the wrong stream. Not here. Pineapple pizza? I think that's for Jason Plays. Pineapple pizza. Oh my God, that stuff. That's some gross stuff. Pineapple pizza is that is blasphemy. Pineapple pizza is blasphemy. But you have some people that live and die by pineapple pizza, so I'm not going to say too much. Some people live and die by pineapple pizza. More power to them. More power to them. Oh, what do you want? Friend has units? Only one? And can I buy a new ship? What? What does this guy want? What do you want? Okay, so he's got some Geknip, Starbulb. He's got nothing. He's got Album in Peril. What can we sell him? Anything so we can get out of here? Nothing. Get lost. Okay, get to the station. Scrap the ship. So Neo Hurricane says, pineapple pizza. Hey, I will cash app you right now to eat all the pineapple pizza. You can have all of it. You can have all of it. Fruit does not belong on a pizza. And don't give me this crap about tomato being a fruit. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Don't give me this crap about a tomato being a fruit. Okay, yeah, I guess we can break that down. And that's pretty much it. Okay. Let's check out the supercharged slots just because. Just in case. So Boris says, speaking of pineapple, I had a medium stuffed crust pizza with sausage for lunch. Ate the whole thing by myself. Couldn't stop it. It was so good. Medium, what is that? Medium stuffed crust pizza. Cheese stuffed crust? Yeah. Yes, sir. That does sound pretty good. Medium pizza? Yeah, I could probably mow through a medium pizza myself. As long as it doesn't have pineapple on it, it'll be just fine. I can actually eat a pizza with anchovy. Anchovy, sausage, whatever the case may be, because I don't have a problem with the fishy saltiness, if you will, of anchovy. As long as there's a lighter flavor on the pizza to counteract the saltiness of the anchovy, it's fine. Okay, upgrade. So yeah, I don't mind anchovies on pizza. One thing I can't stand, however, is putting a fruit on a pizza. So that doesn't pass the common sense test. But you've got some people that live and die by it. And just to be clear, you know, the whole pineapple pizza thing is a running meme on my channel. We talk about it. We joking good fun. You know what I'm saying? It's all fun. None of it's done to insult anyone, because I know there are some people out there that like pineapple pizza. But it's a running meme on the channel. Okay, this one is meh. Technically a 3+1. Technically, hold on. Let's add some augments to this one. Look at that. You guys see that, right? You see that configuration? You see that supercharged slot configuration? It's an R3 for William. That's not bad. That one is not bad. Now, here's the deal. This is the C class, so we will more than likely, if we hunt for this ship, we can find other C classes with the exact same supercharged slot configuration on it. That is not bad. It's not a bad looking ship either. That's not bad at all. So there you go. If you guys want this style of ship, just scroll back a little bit. Or if you want this exact ship, scroll back a little bit. And check the glyphs in the description below. This thing would do more damage than my existing ship would. Not bad for a 1-star system. Not bad for a 1-star system. Not bad. Okay, now the question is, let's do this. Let's hunt for this ship. Michael Knight, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. He says, what? He says, I try not to say anything, but anchovies, who eats it? Who eats that? Give me pineapple all day. Hey, brother, I'm sorry, man. I can't do pineapple on pizza. Just no. Stop it. Just no. So Buckle Up Let's Go says, when I go to Chi-Chi's, I chuckle every time I see their pineapple pizza. I would complain. Oh, check this out. Hold it. Nice. We got a fan hauler. Hold on. A Gull style fan hauler. Check this out. Yeah, fan haulers are kind of rare. Check this one out. Not really a fan of that color, but because it's kind of an olive yellow color. But this is a Gull style fan hauler, short tail, with gull wings and fans on them. Very nice. Very nice. Not bad. So if you guys like this style of hauler, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Very nice. Not bad. I don't mind the short tail. Wings on the short tail would be nice though. But this is a pretty cool hauler. I like that. Yeah, exactly. Scrap it to get the wings. I got those wings already, believe it or not. I got those wings. So I already have that. But it is definitely worth it for the wings. Okay, what we're going to do, let's reload restore point. Hold on, before we do, hold on. So our first supercharged slot was here, I think. Okay, hold it. Let's reload restore point. And we're going to hunt for this ship. And what I will do is I will drop a save beacon in the location of the next C class that we find with this supercharged slot configuration. We'll know it because all the C classes, one out of every 2 or 3 C class will have the same supercharged slots on them. So all we have to do is hunt for it. Okay, so let's scrap this one because I don't need it. Again, I don't personally think that this ship is worth a hunt. But it does have good supercharged slots on it. So, this is what we're looking for. So we want the first supercharged slot to be here on the second row. This is what we're looking for. You know what? Rather than scrap the ship, let's... Ooh! Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Look at that. Not bad. Not bad at all. Hot rod style fighter, triple thrusters, TIE fighter style wings. Not bad at all. That is nice. So Moore says, it's called CC's, but it's spelled, oh, so it's pronounced CC's, but okay. Says, you love that place, haven't been there in a long time. There isn't one where I live. Well, don't feel bad because there isn't one here in Japan. But that's a good looking hot rod fighter. So if you like this style of hot rod fighter, glyphs are in the lower left hand corner of the screen. This is the Euclid Galaxy. We're also hunting for standard ships as well. That's a good looking hot rod. Of course, it's a C class. Now the problem, Decoded, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. This is a 1-star Gex system, so S classes are going to be kind of rare, with the exception of exotics. And every system has an exotic ship. Okay, where's my daily driver? There we go. All right, what we're going to do... Okay, mark that planet again. Let's go back to it. We're going to hunt for that Sentinel ship, but only so that I could find... only so that I could find another one of those C classes with the 3+1. So what's that? What's the DPS of the Sentinel ship? It's these base damage is 407, but that all depends on your weapon. Now I've got 2 connected supercharged slots. The peak potential damage is 48,000, and that's because I've got all S-class upgrades for the Infraknife accelerator. Okay, let's start this party, shall we? Here we go. Decoded says my Infraknife does 116,000. You probably have 4 connected supercharge slots. And you also probably have some X-class upgrades too. But yeah, that's not impossible. This one doesn't hit as hard as it should because it's only got 2 connected supercharge slots. But hey, it looks pretty nice. It's on the other side of the planet. At least the sun's out. Keegan Corge Gaming, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? So what's that? You specifically hunted for it? Nice. Now, just like I was saying, this ship right here, this one right here, if we can find another one with the same supercharged slot configuration on it. Okay, that is a C. Let's take a look at it and see what we've got. Glass. Brain. Pugnium.
Technology repaired.
Okay, so this one's going to be completely different. This will be completely different. So, yeah, this is a no-go. We will compare and claim. All right. Yeah, I bet it took you a month of Sundays to find those X-Class upgrades. They do take a while to find. So Ball says, my friend of mine got his damage over 250,000. It was a merged living ship with a dragster ship. I heard about people doing that. I heard you got to do some really weird stuff to get a merged ship. The deal is that I bet he can't play in normal mode. He has to play in a custom difficulty because if the ship gets damaged, and because it's a merged ship, he'll never be able to replace the standard ship modules, because if he's flying a merged living ships don't accept regular modules or regular upgrade modules. They have to have specific upgrade modules. So he's flying a ship with a combination of living ship modules or living ship upgrades and standard starship upgrades. If the starship upgrades get damaged, they can't be replaced. So that's the one problem with using a merged ship. So he has to play in like a difficulty mode where his ship doesn't take any damage. I've actually seen a video on that. Okay, did we get the ship? We claimed the ship? We did. I'm sitting here talking. We claimed the ship, yes. Okay, let's start the hunt. Okay, that was ship number 2. We don't care about it. Let's go. This is a 1-star Gex system, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find this C-Class. Oh, pardon me for a second. Pardon me for 1 second. Okay, we're back. Gamble, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to make sure my son was on his way to his tutoring class. Okay, sorry about that. Do apologize. Okay, here we go. So Morris says, all you can eat pizza buffet. Here is number one. We do have a Shakey's Pizza here in Japan. We do have Shakey's Pizza here. Shakey's Pizza, I have a rule. When you go to Shakey's Pizza, don't eat the potatoes. Stay away from the deep fried potatoes. Do not eat the potatoes. It's a trap. It is a trap. Don't eat the potatoes. Because the potatoes are so freaking good. And if you eat the potatoes, you'll get full. Really, really quickly. So don't eat the potatoes. That's all I gotta say. Alright, what do we got? This is C-Class. We'll put that in suit for the time being.
Technology prepared.
This one is here, so this one's completely different. We're looking for one with a supercharged slot right here. Okay, let's compare it, claim it. Next ship. And I think what I will do is put a base. I guess I'll drop a base once we find it. Either a base or maybe just a save beacon, because I don't want to drop a base if it's not necessary. Yeah, buckle up, let's go, exactly. Anything to take your mind off of the pizza, because that's where they lose the most money. So, I know, man. Don't eat the potatoes. They are deadly. They're very, very good. It's a trap. The potatoes are a trap. There we go. Give me that radiant shard. Always get your radiant shards. Okay, so what do we got? This one is a B class. Oops, sorry about that. Fat fingered the button. Glass. Brain. Pugnium.
Technology prepared.
Okay, B class. Yeah, I'm willing to bet supercharged slots on this one are spread out. So, how many ships do we have so far? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This will be number, I got 11, so this will be number 12. So what we're going to have to do is get up to the station and start scrapping. All right. Yep. Compare and claim. Okay. Let's get these things up to the station and begin scrapping. So what we're trying to do right now is find another one of those C classes with the same supercharged slot configuration as the 3+1 that we found. And we'll find it because this is a one-star GEX system, or one-star system, I should say. So there's plenty of C classes. The C classes have repeating supercharged slot conversions. I think every 3 or 4 ships, you'll find the same supercharged slots on them. So that's what we're looking for. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for joining us today. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Yeah, buckle up, let's go says, cue the Sanford and Son theme. Yes. Sanford and Son salvage. I know, right? Now, that being said, let's see here. Let's set difficulty to, purchase the free so we can check supercharge slots on this one. We already know what the C class is. So let's see what this B class is, by the way. He says more like Steptoe and Son. Steptoe and Son. All right, come on. What do we got? Okay, let's add some augments to this. Okay, so the B class. Hold it. B class 2+1 and 1. So that one is not worth a hunt. All right, so let's scrap it. That is not what I wanted to do. Oh my God. Okay, salvage. Okay, next. First of all, which one is this? Okay, it's that one. Upgrade. This is just so we can check the supercharged slots on these. Give it a sec. There we go. Okay. And what do we got? This is an S-Class 2+1 and 1. So, yeah, that's a scrapper. Salvage. Okay, not that one, that one. Okay, so this one is... I bet you this is another 3+1. So Ball says Steptoe and Son was a comedy series in the UK. Interesting. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, Sanford and Son was a comedy series in the States, but yeah, I think everybody knows about Sanford and Son. Upgrade. And last but not least, let's add some augments to it. Okay, yep. These are going to be spread out. Okay, so this is another 2 + 1 and 1. Another 2 + 1 and 1. So if we find one with a supercharged slot here or here, definitely not worth it. All right. Okay, so this is a scrapper. Okay, and let's see here. Last but not least. Okay, this is the C class that we found with, yep, and this is what we're looking for. This is what we're looking for right here. So we're going to leave this one alone. Let's sell some stuff and clear inventory. And we'll get back on the hunt. Okay, compressed indium scrap.
Units received.
AI valves. Subatomic regulators. Nano cables.
Units received.
Perfect. And what do you know? There's a weirdo traveler here. Hey, buddy. Where's your grave? The dude with the fish lips. Hey, this is a great opportunity to get a, say yes. A great opportunity to get a memory fragment. Okay, let's ask where they are from. I'll hold it before we do. Hold on. Totally forgot about this. Hold it, hold it, hold it. There we go. Now let's talk to him. There we go. Now we have the location of his grave. All right, let's get back on the hunt. So Morris says, I'm speculating a lot of people are not going to play GTA 6 on release because the price, because of prices, not the price of the game, but price of consoles and PC hardware rising. I think there's going to be a mad rush on console hardware. One thing we have to remember is that GTA 6 is not releasing on PC, not on day one. Let's get that grave. Yeah, GTA 6 is not releasing on day one. So, because it's not releasing on PC, that is, on day one. Because it's not releasing on PC on day one, I don't think the cost of PC components are going to matter to anyone looking for GTA 6. They either already have a current gen console, which is Xbox Series X or S or PlayStation 5 or 5 Pro, or, you know, they're just going to abstain from playing it. Most people are going to, if they don't already have it, they're going to run out and purchase a brand new console before the price increases. Neo Hurricane, that is correct. Their prices go up in April 2nd, prices increase for the PlayStation 6. And Xbox is probably going to increase their prices as well.
Threat detected.
They'll probably increase their prices as well. All right, let's get this Traveler's Grave, grab the memory fragment, and get out of here. Yeah, Ball, I do agree with that. There are people that are going to buy GTA 6. They'll actually go out and buy a brand new console for the sake of playing a single game. Many players will do that.
Weather update.
The deal is that because I already got my current gen console, I don't need to buy another Xbox. I don't need to buy another PlayStation. Okay, give me the glyph. Thank you. I will take that memory fragment. And this is for technology. Okay. We'll totally take that. Okay, while we are here, let's mark the next starship. But yeah, that is correct. They are increasing their prices on April 2nd. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be global. Yeah, I was on Amazon.jp looking for PlayStation prices. Looking for PlayStation 5, looking at PlayStation 5 prices, I should say. And because I had considered getting a PlayStation 5 just so that I could have the hardware. The problem is that, and you guys out there on PlayStation 5 can tell me this, because I don't have a PlayStation 5. My last PlayStation was the PlayStation 3. And I would have bought a PlayStation 4, but as soon as I was prepared to buy a PlayStation 4, guess what happened? The PlayStation 5 released. So, you guys out there on the PlayStation platform, let me know. Can you play
Threat detected.
other regions' PlayStation games in your US PlayStation and vice versa? I don't think it's possible. Because I think the Sony has their system fairly locked down. So if you have a Region 2 PlayStation, I don't think you can play Region 1 games. Because the Sony PlayStation 5 is not that expensive here in the grand scheme of things. But if I can't play US PlayStation games in a Japanese PlayStation 5, I'm not going to bother. So Moore says, I might never play GTA 6 because of super expensive prices, because I still need a new console or PC to play it. I don't financially have the luxury to buy a console. Yo! We got a new sub. Let's go. So John Collins, welcome to the audience. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to John Collins. Welcome to the audience. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome aboard. Yeah, Morris, like I said, there are going to be some players out there that buy a brand new console just to play GTA 6. That they'll upgrade to play GTA 6 with the understanding that console prices are steadily increasing. Some people are just jumping the gun and buying brand new consoles. So Dan Morris says, if you change your location to US, then create a USPS account, I think it'll work. Okay, and that makes sense, because that's what believe it or not, that's what I had to do for my Xbox. I bought my Xbox from Microsoft.jp. I didn't buy it from Microsoft.us. But you can go into your console settings and set your Xbox for whatever region you're in, and you can play that region's games. Because I can totally play US games in my Japanese Xbox. Okay, this one is another B class. We'll leave that, the runaway mold, because I got plenty of it.
Technology repaired.
This is going to be the same as the one we found. This is going to be a 2 + 1 and 1. So, compare, claim it. So Jet Black says, have you built your own Death Star yet? Not yet. Not yet. But there are some players that have actually built the Death Star in this game. Okay. I'll hold it before we go. I see it. Always get your radiant shards.
Thermal protection falling.
Give me that. Give me that radiant shard. Okay, let's go. Next ship. So what we're doing right now is hunting for another C-class like the first one we found. That one has a 3 + 1 supercharged slot configuration. So Ball says, I've built my very own Borg cube. That's not impossible, man. That's not impossible. I bet it looks pretty cool. See, I don't have that kind of aesthetic. I built 2 Corvettes. Yeah, I built 2 Corvettes and posted videos on them on my channel, and that's it. Building aesthetically pleasing Corvettes takes a long time.
Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
Okay, let's see what we got. Ouch. Okay, this is C-Class. Okay, that's what we want. That's what we want right there. This is exactly what we were looking for. This is exactly what we were looking for right here. This is a 3 + 1. This is a 3 + 1. So what we're going to do to prove that it is, we're going to drop a base right here. Let's drop a base right here. Let's do it. C-Class 3 + 1. R3 + 1. So this thing's going to hit like a tank. All right, base computer. Claim the site. Jet Black says the Borg do not have TARDIS technology. They do now. The Borg have everything and a bag of chips. Okay, so let's drop a structure. Let's make it easy.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, give it a door. A ramp. Some windows would be nice. We'll leave that one blank in case I have to place another door on it. There we go. Some power. Two solar panels. Biofuel reactor. And
Weather warning.
a battery.
Incoming storm.
And a save point. Alright, piece of cake. Let's power it. And what we can do to prove that this is the ship that we're looking for, condensed carbon. Here we go.
Technology recharge.
There we go. Let's make a brand new restore point. Okay, now to prove that this is the actual ship that we're looking for, because it has just about, it's got the configuration that we want. Let's take this thing, hold on a sec. Oh, that's fine. Let's take this one up to the space station. And hold on, before we do, hold on. Log. Okay, we're good. Space station. Current system. This way we don't have to make a brand new restore point and we won't get stuck with the ship. Alright, so let's scrap what we've got. But before we do, and this is the C class that we just picked up. No, this is the B class. That's that crappy B class. Okay. That one we're going to scrap. Yeah, these aren't the droids you're looking for. Okay, let's see. Upgrade, begin salvage. Hold it before we do. Oh, actually, no, we don't need to do that yet. Let's just scrap this one. Because we know what the B class is. Okay, this one is... Okay, this is the C class that we want to keep. Okay, yeah, that's the one we want to keep. Totally forgot to bring that ship. Let's go back and get it. Let's go back and get it. So Dan Morris says, glyphs please. Yeah, just hold on a second. We'll go back to the planet and I'll get you the glyphs. Not the freighter. Bases. Recent. There we go. Yeah, where's my starship? I ask that question every day. Okay. Reload restore point. Reload.
Inventory full.
Very strange. No, we scrapped the B class. Yeah, what happened to the ship? We scrapped the B class. The ship is completely gone. Hold on a second. Let's check inventory. Yeah, we scrapped the B class. This is the C class that I found before. Those are the B class upgrades of the ship that we just scrapped. Very interesting. Okay, anyways. Dan Morris asked for the glyphs. Glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen for this ship. Or for this type of Sentinel ship. They were in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. I didn't scrap that C-class ship. We scrapped the B-class. But for whatever reason, this ship is completely gone. Very strange. Hold on. Network. Yeah, multiplayer is disabled. Let's reload that restore point one more time. And this is the restore point before we scrap the B-class ship. Yeah, when we were on the planet. So that starship should still be there. So if we look at starships, this is the B-class that I'm flying around in right now. This is the one we just scrapped. And this C-class ship is completely gone. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's my current ship. That's the C-class. Or B-class, excuse me. Now, this is the C-class that I found when we first got here. There's supposed to be a C-class ship right here. Oh my God, this game. Yeah, well, damn, we just reloaded 3 times. We just reloaded 3 times. Let's try teleporting away and coming back. That is very strange. Let's go to the freighter. That's the first time I've ever seen that happen. Yeah, typical No Man's Sky bugginess, I guess. All right, go back. Let's see. Unbelievable. Yeah, Morris, definitely a magic trick. I've never seen that happen before. Even if you pick up the brain from the ship, the entire ship is not supposed to disappear. Yeah, that ship is completely gone. All right, this is what we're going to do. Because this is completely useless now. Completely useless. Delete. That's completely useless. Very strange. I have never seen that happen before. Now, here's my hypotheses as to what happened. Because I grabbed the brain without actually claiming the ship. If you don't claim the ship, because we didn't claim the ship, if you don't claim the ship, it should still be there. It's not added to your inventory. As in our case, the ship's not added to my inventory. Okay, never mind. It'll probably respawn at some point, but you know what? We're not going to wait. Okay, let's keep going. Very strange indeed. Yeah, we reloaded multiple times, and that ship is just gone. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, it's a C-class. Scrap. Keep your pugnium. Okay, glass. Brain. Pugnium.
Technology repaired.
Okay. Here we go again. This is what we're looking for right here. This is what we're looking for. Okay, this is where we want the supercharged slot to be. So, this time, let's reload restore point. Let's reload. Now let's set up a base. Then what we'll do is claim the ship, get it up to the station, and analyze it. And take a look at it.
Inventory full.
Is the ship still there? Yeah, it's still there. Yeah, buckle up, Jet Black, that is true. Things tend to walk off on their own, especially in No Man's Sky. Okay, let's drop a base computer. Let's try this again. Okay, claim site. Dan Morris says, happened to me a few times before. I was on a planet, a streamer found, and there were hundreds of bases made at Sentinel ships, but the ships wouldn't load in. I've seen that happen if your multiplayer is turned on. Yes, especially if your multiplayer is turned on. That means some other player may have come in and stolen the base before you. Or not stolen the base, but stolen the ship, I should say. My multiplayer is disabled, and I make sure that it's disabled whenever I hunt for ships. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Foundation. Why not? A door. Ramp. Feels like I just did this. Okay, windows. Okay, let's get this thing some power. Teleporter first. Solar panels. Yeah, first time I'd ever seen that happen. Very strange. Battery. Okay, save points. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Let's call this C class medium 3. Let's just call it 3+1. C class medium 3+1. Perfect. Okay, let's get a new picture so that we know exactly what this is. There we go. Upload. Okay, that's done. Let's save it. Make a new restore point. So Ball says I had a Sentinel Walker at the Nexus the other day. A Sentinel Walker at the Nexus. A Sentinel Walker at... Are we talking about a full-size walker? If someone was modding or something like that, it wouldn't surprise me. Okay, let's see. Okay, now remember, we previously didn't claim this ship. So what we're going to do is take this C-Class up to the station and check it out. So let's do that. Brain and Pugnia.
Technology repaired.
And again, this is where we want to see that supercharged slot. So let's compare and claim it. Okay, do not get in the ship because we don't want to make a restore point at this time. Okay, space stations. Current system. Go! We'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. And thank you guys for stopping by. Please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Okay, so we still have the same ship, right? Yes, we do. All right, since we're checking out the supercharged slots on this one, purchases to free, and we will revert the save once we're finished. Okay, upgrade. So Ball says someone spawned in a bunch of Sentinel Walkers. I shot them while on my Corvette. I've seen pets as Sentinel Walkers. Yeah, it sounds to me like somebody was modding. Yeah, it sounds to me like somebody was modding, and that's one of the reasons why I don't do multiplayer per se, because of the potential for someone to mod. Yeah, that is never good. Okay, upgrade. And last but not least. Okay. Yep, this is our ship. Hold on. This is definitely our ship. Hey, augments. This is definitely our ship. Hold on a second. There it is. There you go, people. Right there. 3+1 supercharge slot. This thing's going to hit like a freaking tank. So remember, C classes and B classes, even some of the A classes, all have redundant supercharge slot conversions. Like every third or fourth ship, they'll be redundant. So yeah, we totally found this one again. Perfect. Okay, we can restore, revert the save. Very nice. Very nice. I'm going to leave a comm ball in the area explaining exactly what that is. All right, that stupid ship better be here. Okay, there it is. There it is. No, ball. The fourth slot is the, what is it, top right? Fourth slot was top right. Okay, comm. We need a comm. Let's drop a comm. So, again, for anybody that wants this Sentinel ship, give me a sec. All right. C class. C class, see, C class to S class, 3 plus 1. R, let's call it R, 3 plus 1. Okay, that works.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, that's what we want. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I knew I'd find it. I knew I would find it. Okay, so what we can do now is scrap the B class. Don't do that. Definitely don't do that. Yeah, we're trying not to make, excuse me, trying not to make any mistakes here. So the last time I did that, the ship disappeared. So we want to avoid that. Yeah, No Man's Sky's been acting a bit more strange than usual recently.
Inventory full.
All right. Okay, so we got our comm ball. We have the base computer is up to date. Updated, excuse me. I think we're ready. That is the ugliest picture I have ever... What the crap, dude? Upload. Okay, we're ready. We're ready. Okay, let's get rid of the B class and the C class that we found before, although I could keep that one and just upgrade it. You know, that one actually hit better or hit harder than the daily driver I have now. All right, let's get back to the space station and scrap these. Yeah, that inventory full message has been a thing since the Remnants update released. So that is a bug. It's not really a big deal because I know my inventory's not full. So, you know, it's just more of an annoyance than anything else. So don't know if they're going to fix it. Oh, I got to refresh my page. Give me a sec. Okay, switch that back to... Hold on. Yeah, if I don't refresh my page every once in a while, chat won't properly load. Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, first time I heard that, it's like, what are you talking about, computer? What are you talking about, exosuit lady? It's not full. Okay, we can scrap the B class. So let's do that. Since we know what it is. Okay, so we'll scrap that B class. Okay, this is the C class with the same supercharged slot configuration on it, but remember, we just found this ship again. So technically, I don't need to keep this one since I've got a base there. So we'll go ahead and scrap this one since I'm running out of inventory space. If I want that ship, I'll know exactly where to find it since I've got a base there. Since we're running out of ship inventory. And again, if you guys want that style of ship, remember, that's a 3+1. 3+1 supercharged slot, so it's really good. Okay, scrap for 16. Alright, here we go. Let's talk to Mr. Hot Rod guy over here and sell him some stuff. And we'll go to the next system. Okay, we want to trade. Sell. Indium scrap. AI valves. Recycle circuitry. Subatomic regulators. Nano cables. Perfect. Okay. Let's get rid of these B and C class upgrades. And we will get out of here. Not bad for a 1-star system. Let's talk to this guy, the Gek with the really nice hat. Hey, buddy. So, we want to... Actually, you know what? Let's pick up another neutron module.
Product received.
Because he's got one. Bolt caster we don't need. We want to sell... There we go. Sell, sell, and sell. All right. Perfect. Hold on a second. Let's see here. Hold it. Give me that pugnium. This should be in storage. This one should be in storage, so we're going to put that ship in storage. And get back to my daily driver. Thank you. Ozzy Bob says he looked like the Gek Pope. He has. That's a nice hat. That dude had a really nice hat, man. That Gek has a really nice hat. You guys, let's go take a look at his hat. You can't tell me... You can't possibly get a better looking hat than what this guy's got. That is a nice looking hat right there. Yeah, that Gek's got a really nice hat. If we can zoom in on him. Yeah, look at that hat. That's a pretty decent hat right there. Very stylish looking, suave looking Gek. Okay, we're ready. Let's go. Excuse me. Next system. Not bad for a 1-star system. Okay, so we want to go... let's see here. Let's drop off some of these upgrades.
Inventory full.
Hold on a second. What is in here? Inventory full. Oh, that's what's in here. Give me those. Give me that. That doesn't need to be in here. There should be nothing but upgrades in here. What is this? What's that doing there? Give me the glass. Give me that. We'll leave those. That should be all upgrades all the time. We do have memory fragments. We can drop one of those off. We got 10 brains. Yep, we can drop these off here too. Drop those off. Okay, we're good here. Get rid of that. And what else? That's excess. Okay, we're ready. Just trying to keep some housekeeping, excuse me, going here. Running out of storage space as per usual. Okay, so we did that. Where is the freighter warp map? Completely stuck. How much hyperdrive fuel do we have, by the way? Freighter is 0.
Technology
Not anymore.
recharge.
Let's go. The ball says, Ball says I have another white Sentinel ship, like the Bumblebee one you have, but with bat wings in the rear. So it's got the dorsal and ventral pincers on it? That's actually pretty rare, man. If you have a white one, that is extremely rare. Yeah, I was super stoked to find the black one that I found. If you find an all-white one, man, that is ridiculously rare. Okay, so this is... let's go out a little further. 2-star Korvax. Okay. The wings are black. Let me guess, the wings are black, but the pincers are white, huh? That's still a pretty rare ship, man. Yeah, white Sentinel ships are random. They're pretty rare in No Man's Sky. All white Sentinel ships. We found one a couple of live streams ago, but it was ugly. That was an ugly ship. It definitely wasn't worth a hunt. Okay, this is a 2-star Korvax, so what do we got? Abandoned, high temperature, market. Icy, miasmatic, supercritical, and icy. All right, let's go. First order of business. Go to the space station. Let's check out the multi-tool. So it's that nice one. Don't normally go for the bumblebee legs. Finding one with pincers and tank treads is extremely rare. That is difficult. That is definitely difficult. All right, where's my daily driver? There it is. Yeah, those are extremely rare. So, yeah. You know, finding tank treads is not that difficult, but finding one with tank treads and all the other little, accessories for a Sentinel ship that you like, that's extremely rare, especially a particular color, especially a certain color that you want. So, yeah, if you manage to find an all-white one, then yeah, that's pretty rare. All right, what do we got? It is a rifle. And it is a B class. Okay, that's not too bad. Always check out the multi-tools. This thing is ugly AF. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got. So far, we're 2-0 today. We found 2 decent-looking ships to no ugly Sentinel ships. 2-0. Yeah, unsafe trajectory, but they're sending me into a freaking asteroid field. How does that make any sense? But it's an unsafe trajectory. Makes perfect sense to me. Okay, here we go. What do we got? And of course there's a storm and you can't see anything. Alright, what do we got? Didn't we just find this ship? I swear, we just found this ship. Oh my god. We just found this ship. Okay, this one's a little different. It's got dorsal, it's got the Elvis, but it's got ventral pincers on it. And it's got a set of bladed wings. Okay, so what do we got here? Same freaking color, too. It's the same color as the one we just found. Same color. The difference is that this one has... the dorsal Elvis stabilizer has thrusters on it. And this one has bladed wings. This one has actual bladed wings. It's got bat wings on it with ventral pincers. It's not a bad looking ship. Not bad looking. But I found one during the previous stream that looks a lot better than this one. So this one is not worth a hunt in my opinion. So same color too. Ball, thank you for the glyphs. I appreciate that, man. Okay, so if you like this style of Sentinel ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the Eisentam. This is the Euclid Galaxy. This is Euclid. So glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Okay, let's land. It's not a bad-looking ship. It's not a bad-looking ship.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Not what I would call a hunt. Look at the creepy eyeball thing. Hold on a second. Look, that is the most disturbing animal I have ever seen in my entire life.
Units received.
The creepy rolling eyeball thing. I think I saw that in like a horror movie a couple of nights ago. So Neo Hurricane says, nope, not for me. Yeah, not really my style of ship. I think it looks okay, but 2 streams ago I found a ship that looked exactly like that one. Well, looked better than that one. Same design, but it looked better. Yeah, we're just taking a second to grab these Radiant Shards because they're worth a lot of money. Always get your nanites. Yeah, Ozzy Bob, exactly. The eyes have it, literally. That thing was terrifying, man. That thing was freaking terrifying. Yeah, Morris, giant eyeball rolling thing. Ooh, 10 inverted mirrors. Yes, please. Yes, please. We'll put this in Starship because why not? So what is this? That's my ship. Where's the ship? This is...
Thermal protection falling.
What the actual French toast, Hello Games? This thing is an A-class? This ship is an A-class. This thing is an A-class. This, right here. This ship is an A-class. Let's make a new restore point. This I gotta see. I gotta see this one.
Technology repaired.
Okay, so we already know this is at least a 2 + 1 and 1. 2 + 1 and 1. So what's that? Ozzy Bob says he's a looker. Yeah, he's a looker, all right. I'm talking pred level of looking. Okay, so we know this is at least a 2 + 1 and 1. I can't believe this ship is an A-class. This is an A-class. Okay, let's mark it. Okay, yeah, we'll drop a base here. This is a 2-star Corvax, so that's probably why we found an A-class so quickly. It's more than likely a 2 + 1 and 1, but still, it's not bad. A-class out of the box, not bad at all. Okay, so we claim site. What else do we need to do? Oh, hold on. Reload the restore point. Yeah, I get so wrapped up in finding ships, I'll forget exactly what it is I'm doing. Okay. So we'll leave this ship where it is. Let's capture a new screenshot. All right. Okay, let's go. Okay, as we fly back into the planet upside down. Okay, I think we have time for one more ship. So far, all the ships have looked pretty decent. They've looked pretty decent today. Not bad at all. All right, are we there yet? There we go. Yeah, it is ridiculously slow in No Man's Sky right now, and I think just because the Remnant expedition was so bad. Yeah, Remnant was so bad. Well, not the expedition. The expedition was fine. I think the Remnant update was so bad. Players just kind of checked out. So it's been rough. It's been rough in No Man's Sky recently. I don't think we're going to see a huge uptick in any kind of interest until we get a new update. Okay, so we want to archive ships. Archive that one. Okay, that's better. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the next system. So I think we got time for one more ship. Yeah, Ball, because we're hitting the wrapping up point, I think what we're going to do is we'll be back tomorrow. We'll come back tomorrow. So Ozzy says, please put your freighter hyperdrive in the supercharge. Is it not in the supercharge slot? Yeah, so we got, hold on. I never really paid attention to it. Yeah, we're getting close to the wrapping up point, so what we'll do is come back tomorrow and we'll check it out. I never paid attention to that. Okay. Never paid attention to it. So what is this? All right, here we go. Our freighter warp map. Yeah, I never paid attention to that. Never. So, all right, Galaxy Core is that way. Okay, that's Outlaw, Abandoned, hold it. Another 2-star Corvettes. I'm almost afraid to go to this one. We'll probably find the same ship there. I'm almost afraid. Let's go check it out. It's another 2-star Corvettes. Let's check it out. Yeah, I never really paid attention to that. I thought it was supercharged. I thought it was. I just never paid attention. Okay, quickly. All right, here we go. What do we got? Fungal. Arctic planet. High energy, so that's a radioactive planet. Flourishing. Ooh. Flourishing. This is promising. This is promising. Hold on. 7 fauna, because of nothing else, there are no what? No storms? Weather. Corrupted blood. Okay, never mind. It says flourishing. So Ball says they're both S-class and his finds. Congrats, man. Congrats on that one. Nice. Yeah, believe it or not, the last ship that you gave us, I went to the planet. And this was a couple of live streams ago. We went to the planet, found the one that you gave me the glyphs to. It was the white one, the all-white one. And immediately afterwards, I decided to hunt for another ship. The second ship that I found was an S-class. It was a complete and total S-class. I said, you got to be kidding me. That's the right way to start off a live stream. Okay, let's go. That's how you start off a live stream. Just out of curiosity, what do we have? Anything? Okay, we're good. Let's go. Okay, let's see. Where's my daily driver? Too many ships. Yes, too bad this one with the pincers didn't have a 3+1 on it or 4 connected supercharge slots. I don't think there's one on the planet where I found this ship. Yeah, we got to fly over the asteroid field. Okay. Oh yeah, excuse me, just had to reset my page. I got to reset the page every once in a while. All right, here we go. Always check out the multi-tool. It's ugly. It's ugly, never mind. Okay, we got a shotgun style rifle. What is this? B class? Meh. Okay, let's go. Let's go check this thing out. It says those top fins are called the Buck Rogers fins. Oh, what do you mean, the vertical stabilizers? Okay, where is our planet? And hopefully everybody out there is doing well. If you guys haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. All right, we're here. So Ozzy says, now you got me thinking of Wilma Deering from Buck Rogers. Yeah, real talk, I have the entire DVD. I got the entire series. I bought the entire Buck Rogers series on DVD. Because I remember watching Buck Rogers as a kid. Back in 1980s. As a matter of fact, Buck Rogers aired in either 1978 or I think it was 1980. I think it aired in 1980. Like right after Galactica, Battlestar Galactica 1980. Okay. Right after Galactica 1980. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so what do we got here? Not really feeling this one. Not really feeling this one. Okay, this is... Are you freaking... This is an A class? Seriously, this one is an A class. I swear. It's always the Korvax with the ugliest freaking ships, man. Okay. Hey, Moses, how's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? What you talking about, Willis? Oh, my God. Bro, don't even get me started. So this is a medium Sentinel fighter. Blue with red accents. Medium wings. Dorsal TIE Fighter style stabilizers, which do articulate, but that's pretty much it. This ship needs tank treads badly. If you like this style of Sentinel ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the Euclid Galaxy. This is an A class. Located at minus 26.21 and minus 159, minus 158.97. Minus 26.21 and minus 158.97. This is an A-class Sentinel ship, medium. I do like the blue color on this one. I don't like the medium wings. Morris, thank you. First episode was 1979. I remember. Oh, trust me, I remember. We all remember Colonel Wilma Deering. We all remember Colonel Deering. We all do. Trust me. That's something you don't forget. It's a shame, too, because this is a gorgeous planet, man. This is a gorgeous planet. Storms. It says weather, corrupted blood. Not sure if there were storms on this planet. Probably.
Units received.
Too bad, though, man. This is a good-looking planet. All right, let's grab these before we go. And again, Moses, good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you today, brother? How are you? Yeah, give me all them radiant shards. Those things are worth a lot of money. It's a shame, too. This planet, this is an A-class right here. All right, let's make a new restore point before doing anything else. Where's my ship? Did I lose my ship? All right. Okay, so ladies and gents, I'm going to call it here. I got to go take care of some IRL stuff. Thank you guys for joining us. We found, I don't know, we found some pretty decent ships today. We found 3 decent-looking ships. This one, not so much. Hey, Moses, I'm blessed by the best, brother. Blessed by the best. It's good to see you as always, man. Yeah, found some decent ships. Nothing really spectacular, but that one C-Class with the 3+1 supercharged slots was a keeper. If you don't know what I'm talking about, scroll back a little bit in the live stream and you'll find it. I have a base and a comm ball in the area. It's absolutely worth getting. Absolutely worth getting. What is that, beady, beady, beady? Whatever you say, Buck. Yeah, I have that DVD collection. I bought the whole thing. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here today. I got to go take care of some IRL stuff. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. I'll try to be back tomorrow for some more No Man's Sky shenanigans. Nothing promised, nothing guaranteed, but if I can return tomorrow, then I will. And we'll do some more Starship hunting, ugly ship hunting. Not a very good turnout today, but that's just the nature of No Man's Sky right now. It's kind of slow. So we'll get through it. We'll keep grinding. We'll keep putting up some good videos and having some fun while we do it. So with all that being said, if you guys haven't done so, again, please hit that like button here for me. I appreciate you guys so much. And this live stream is a wrap. I've been Oddman105, a.k.a. The Odd One. If you guys haven't done so, go check out Buckle Up Let's Go. He was just here earlier. Go check out his channel. He does No Man's Sky content as well. Guitar Guy 80, make sure you subscribe to him as well. And with all that being said, we're out of here. And I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. So everybody, please stay safe. And remember, don't just start the fire. Bring the smoke. And take care out there. And I'll see you all next time. So everyone, stay safe. God bless to each and every one of you. Please hit the like button for me on the way out. And I will see you all next time. Take care, guys. We'll see you next time. Have a good day.